From Florida A&M University, on the highest of 7 hills in the capital city, covering every corner of the Big Bend, this is the award-winning FAMU TV 20 News.
Good evening and welcome to News 20 at 5. I'm Michael Moore.
And I'm Cameron Marshall. Let's jump right into some local news. More Floridians will be eligible to receive a COVID-19 vaccination after Governor Ron DeSantis announced the state will lower the age of eligibility to 60 and older on Monday. According to Governor DeSantis, the order for the vaccines among seniors aged 65 and older has begun to decrease. It's now time to begin offering the vaccine to younger people. And if you are lucky enough to get a vaccine, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention released new guidelines for those who are fully vaccinated. The CDC now says it's safe for fully vaccinated people to gather in small gatherings indoors without masks or social distancing. The CDC says fully vaccinated people can visit with unvaccinated people from a single family without masks or social distancing if they're not meeting those that are high risk for severe illnesses from COVID-19. If a fully vaccinated person is exposed to COVID-19, the agency says there's no need for that person to quarantine as long as they're asymptomatic, stressing that there are still high levels of virus around the country and highly contagious variants have now been confirmed in nearly every state.
Authorities are taking another look into how a South Georgia teen ended up dead inside of a rolled-up gym mat. Live in the studio, Shamani Baker tells us more.
The Lowndes County Sheriff says he is reopening the investigation into Kendrick Johnson's death. His body was discovered inside a mat at Lowndes County High School back in 2013. At the time, the Lowndes County Sheriff Office said Johnson accidentally died while reaching for a shoe in one of the mats. His parents did not believe that's what happened. The sheriff says he will investigate further now that federal officials have given him documents connected to their investigation. Live in the studio, Shamani Baker, News 20 at 5.
A global health pandemic isn't stopping one Tallahassee organization from helping businesses. Jayla Swinson shows us how the Frenchtown Neighborhood Improvement Association is helping the historic district thrive.
In its second year, the association provides a commercial kitchen to help start up businesses without them being on contract, which eliminates extra costs for owners such as utilities or rent. We talked to the program operations director, Meltonia Chandler, to learn more about this particular program.
At the present time, we actually are we're working with 5 businesses, and actually it has grown because before the pandemic we only had 1 active member, but during this period, it has really helped those businesses to expand.
The owner of Expanding Circles Bakery, Mike Hicks, started his business in mid-January and has had more opportunities for his business than he thought. With the help of Frenchtown Neighborhood Improvement Association, he tells us more about how the kitchen share has been a great help.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to start my business without the Frenchtown Commercial Kitchen, and the Frenchtown Farmers Market was serving. It's been such a blessing to not have the overhead that comes with starting a brick and mortar, the lease, all the equipment.
With the help of Kitchen Share, Hicks is able to make more bagels than usual to sell to his customers. He's not the only business this program has helped expand. The Blue Turkey is also a business that now serves more than 100 customers each day, selling out by 3 p.m.
The Kitchen Share isn't the only program the FNIA has to offer. It has an incubator program and a farmers market that is open here every Saturday at this location on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Jayla Swinson, News 20.
Happening right now, the House votes to pass a $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief bill. Live in the studio, Brittany Jarrett tells us more.
Yes, that's right. The next set of stimulus checks and financial help to businesses could arrive soon. This afternoon, lawmakers in the House garnered enough votes to pass the revised American Rescue Plan Act. The bill will soon head to President Joe Biden's desk, and he promises to sign it by Friday afternoon. Under the plan, unemployment benefits will continue through the first part of September and vaccine distribution will be phased out quicker. Small businesses are also expected to receive more than they did previously with this bill. Lawmakers have said that stimulus checks for those who qualify could start going out before the end of the month. That's all I have for today. Live in the studio, Brittany Jarrett, News 20 at 5.
Well, if you've been outside lately, you can see it's definitely starting to warm up. What you think?
I'm definitely loving the warm weather and this nice cool breeze that we're seeing outside.
Right. Well, coming up next, Aaliyah Terry will give us a look at our weather updates for this weekend.
Welcome back. I'm Aaliyah Terry. Let's get into our local weather forecast for today. We are seeing some sunny skies and it has been some very great weather. Mostly sunny at 74 degrees. We haven't been seeing any rain at 1%. Moving on into tonight, we will be seeing the temperature drop to 50 degrees. So make sure you guys grab a light jacket if you plan on going out tonight. Moving on into our area temperatures, we are seeing an average of 75 to 77 degrees, with the lows being at 49 to 51 degrees, with the highest being at Albany and Bainbridge at 77. Moving on into our weekly forecast, we are seeing beautiful weather throughout the week. Wednesday today, it was partly cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 49. Thursday, perfect sunny skies at the high at 78 and the low at 52. Friday through Sunday, we are seeing some partly cloudy skies, but it is warming up at Friday at 80 degrees for the high, 53 for the low. Saturday, 83 for the high, 55 for the low, and Sunday at 82 for the high and 57 for the low. So we are seeing some beautiful weather as spring approaches. That's all the weather I have for you guys today. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Coming up in sports, Florida A&M University's men's basketball is set to play Morgan State tomorrow in the quarterfinals of the MEAC tournament. We'll have that and more next in sports. You're watching News 20 at 5.
I'm Michael Moore here with your sports today. Florida A&M University men's basketball is set to play Morgan State in the quarterfinals of the Mid-Eastern Atlantic Conference tournament. The game will take place at the Norfolk Scope Arena tomorrow night at 6 p.m. The winner of the conference tournament will get an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. And March Madness is approaching, and college basketball teams from across the nation are playing for a conference title while trying to secure a position in the upcoming NCAA tournament. Florida State is in a good position as they've earned a top 4 seed and a double bye in the Atlantic Coast Conference. For the 4th time in the past 5 seasons, the Noles are looking to bounce back after losing their number 1 seed when they lost to Notre Dame in the regular season finale. Florida State will be watching Duke and Louisville go head-to-head tonight as they will play the winner of the game on Thursday night. And from the court to the diamond, spring sports are in action at Florida A&M and Florida State universities. The Rattlers softball team is still looking for its first win of the season, and getting that win will be hard as they face off against the second-ranked team in the nation, the University of Arizona. The Rattlers are hosting the Wildcats right now in Tallahassee.
Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. For our reporters, my name is Cameron Marshall, and be sure to tune in and remember to also follow us at FamilyTVNews.com for more news updates. Have a great evening.